Okay, here we've got the fretboard. We need to get it to the right thickness before we start cutting fret slots in it. At the moment it's about 10.5, 11 mil thick. We really want it down to about 6, but it's also not flat. It's got a bit of a curve to it that way, it's got a bit of a curve to it that way. So I'm going to try and flatten it first of all on one side, and then we'll start thickening it on the other side. Hope for a way to sand this. Yeah, still. Okay. It's a lot better than it was. We'll work on the other side a bit now, take the ends down, because this is going to be the side that's against the fretboard, against the neck, and that will be the side I cut slots in, so that will get sanded to the radius afterwards. So this is the one I want the flattest. On this side it's high at the two ends, so it's the curve like that. I've got. Try and get that. That works a bit better. Right, that's made a big difference actually. Try that for the two ends then. Somewhere about here. think about 2mm off so far, down to about 8. You need to take another couple of mil off. What I'm probably going to do is take it down to about 6.5 and then start sanding from there, because I'm leaving quite lots of plain marks in. Okay, I've planed it pretty much to size. It was hardwood and very exhausting. This is going to be the back, pretty flat. It's going to glue to the neck. That will be the side we cut. I'm just sanding the back a bit to get it nice and flat. Just take out the worst of the saw marks. And I'm going to write on it so I don't get them confused, because I've got confused a few times. And every time I wrote on it, I managed to sand it out or plane it out. Okay, I'm going to go and get myself a drink, cool off for a bit, and then I will come and cut the thread. Okay. I've planed this down at either side, smooth it off a little bit and to get it narrow enough to fit in here. So we're going to fasten this to the template using the masking tape and super glue method. Trim that off. What's that side? That's off, and it's going to align with this edge here, and we can see the track. So put the accelerator on here. Now we just need to press on that until it sets. Make sure the accelerator is only about 10 seconds. I hope I've got that relatively well aligned. No, I haven't. I messed that up, so we'll start that again. And be a little more careful this time. No. Okay. Yeah. That's great. If it overruns at all, it's going to be a bit too tight in the jig. Right. Now, I'm going to clamp this if I can. The first cut is a 0 cut. It's where the nut goes. One thing I noticed, I've got a little bit of a rock there, and what I did find is I just put that in there between template and the wood. Will that do it? Yeah, it's just enough to hold it. So down, yep. Okay. The first cut. Just locks it up that. That works actually a lot better, yeah. Yeah, that's the 14th fret. So that's where it crosses the body. I just need to check the size, the body to the sound hole, which is 80 millimeters, which is there. So I don't need to cut any beyond that point, although I've got, I think, 21 frets actually measured in this. We won't use that many on the guitar. Yeah. It's probably the last one. That's beyond my mark, so that was the last one. So it's out of here. So hopefully you can see there, we've got the fret slots cut. So I think that's where we're going to finish on this video. The next stage, or what's left to do with this, it needs a radius put on it. It's going to have a 16-inch radius on it for this guitar. We've got inlay dots to put in, and at the edge there to mark certain points on the fretboard for easier playing. And we've got to taper it down because it's 43mm wide at the nut and 53mm at the 14th fret, and that taper goes all the way down, which is the shape of the neck. I'm not quite sure what the next video is going to be. I'll have to look at whether I want to finish this. I think it depends whether I decide I want to sand it to the radius before it goes on the neck or after it's glued to the neck. I think before is probably the optimum, as also putting the inlays in. So we might finish this off in the next video, and then after that we'll be back on working on the neck, shaping the neck.